It's Shane. It's going to be another great brew day. Alright, today we're doing up a Dogfish Head 60-minute IPA clone. Pretty simple recipe. We've got some amber malt, we have some two-row pale, and then we're going to continuously add different kinds of hops throughout our hour-long boil, which is a little different than what I've been doing. I've been doing 75-minute boils. So we're going to crank it down to 60. We're going to follow this recipe, actually. And incidentally, the name for this one is going to be the RoboHead 3600 IPA. Get it? RoboHead, Dogfish Head, 3600. That's how many seconds there are in a minute. That's your little science lesson there. We've also downloaded this nifty little app for the iPad called, I don't know, Brewmeister, something like that. Been doing, transferring over all my recipes to this. Seems to be working out pretty well. So with that, let's get to brewing. This recipe is going to call for 13 pounds of two-row pale malt, 6 ounces of amber malt, but we're going to bump that up, I think, to a half pound rather than a quarter pound. So I guess that is a half pound, isn't it? I don't know. Whatever. No, it's not. It's what, a third of a pound? Something like that. We're going to go with a half pound anyway. Alright, start measuring this out. Okay, we've got our half pound or 8 ounces of amber malt. Then we need 6 more pounds of two-row pale.
I wanna love you.
Okay, the grain is ground. Temperature is coming up for our strike water. It's time to power up Atomic Robot Brewing. Gracefully, I might add. Okay, our clock is set at 75 minutes. This is going to be a 60-minute boil, so I've got to sit here and figure out how to reprogram my clock so it's not at 75 minutes. So there we go. I guess that would be a timer, not a clock. So maybe that wasn't as hard as I let on. Wow, why? You all know. Temperature is about 14 degrees on the other side of where we need to have our strike water at. So we'll be getting there shortly. And we've got the pumps primed, so hopefully we won't run into the vapor lock issue we had the last time. That was kind of a drag. So we have our newly programmed timer. We've got our stuff ready to go. So next is going to be adding the strike water, adding the grain to the mash, and then we'll be doling out our hops for our continuous 60-minute hops addition. Woo! We lose about 3 to 4 degrees going from here to there, around over through there, up into there. So we need to bring that up to about about another 2 degrees, and then we'll start the transfer over of our time to kill the gas. And on goes the pump. And open up the floodgate. And away we go. There we go. Looks like we're moving the fluids. And our temperature is slowly coming up. Doing about 4.5 gallons into the mash tun. Alright, looks like we had vapor lock again in that pump. There's something odd with that pump head. So I had to like hook everything over to my secondary pump, get that started, and then turn that on, and that actually seemed to resolve the problem. But now we're back to our closed rim system. We're not holding a steady temperature, and I'm not quite sure as to why. We keep shooting up, shooting down, shooting up, shooting down. So I'm not quite entirely sure what's going on. I'm wondering if my heating element's starting to kind of croak, but I don't have that many brews with it, so I don't know. But we got just under 47 minutes to go, and then we'll transfer over to the boil kettle. Need to get my hops all squared out, so I'm going to work on that right now. Time to get our hops all measured out. Let's see. So we're going to turn that on, and that'll calibrate to our Maker's Mark Hop Edition shaker. And we're going to put it over here to ounces. First up is some Amarillo Gold, and we are going to be doing, for the recipe, 3/4 of an ounce. All right. So let's go ahead and put this in. There's 75/4 of an ounce. Looking good there. Okay, recalibrate. Next is going to be 3/4 of an ounce of Palisades. All right, recalibrate. Then we've got 1/3 of an ounce of Simcoe. Yes, these are the last Simcoe hops in the Sacramento area that I know of, or the Roseville area for that matter. Simcoe is all unto itself. A little high on the Simcoe there, but I think it'll be all right. All right. So there's our hops for, oops, there we go. There's our hops for our 60-minute continuous hops addition thing there. So, and then at flame out, we're going to throw these Amarillo hops in just to be done with these. There you have the 15-minute mark. Temps are looking kind of so-so. Work's looking good. Work's smelling good. Whoa, all steamy. Now we've got everything ready to go in the for the transfer. Yeah, that's better. Ooh, look at me, I'm like J.J. Abrams with the lens glare. Ooh, look at that, like the song goes. Synchronicity, synchronicity. We got less than 2 minutes. Ooh, lens glare. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, we're just about ready to transfer over to the brew kettle. And the pump's been working good. I'm going to say vapor lock again. I'm going to have to come up with a way to kind of get around that because that's kind of bugging me. Anyway, Next up, oil kettle transfer.